Hello crafty friends, it's Jill here again, and I've come to share with you a prayer journal that I finished recently. It's made from an old file folder, and I have two doilies on the front. The image out of my stash is set on music paper, and the cross and the butterfly are embossed with shabby blue frontage, and the butterfly sitting on a little bit of cheesecloth just to give it a bit of dimension. There is a lace and pearl trim spine, and the image on the back is again from my stash and set on music paper. It has an eyelet and a seam binding closure, and we'll go inside, see what we can find. In the inside of the cover there is a pocket, and the pocket contains a tag, a large tag, a journaling card with a quote on it, and a mason jar. The kit that I used was the Faith kit from Cheryl Brown, who is Delygirl-1961 on YouTube, and Delygirl-creations on Shopify. There are 104 pages, 8 of which have lace edging, and the images are absolutely gorgeous. I've done some stamping, and the lines have been put on here with the corrugated cardboard, the idea I got from Yvonne Preston, as I did the flip here, which is a corner flip, and we've got music paper and a butterfly and some eyelash trim. In the pocket there is a journaling card, a Bible quote, and a small tag. Some stamping. The large doily here has been embossed with, stamped first and then embossed with chunky gold frontage, which was also an idea of Cheryl Brown, and she has a video about that here on YouTube. More stamping, more lines. The journal is meant actually mostly for journaling rather than keepsakes and so on, but there's room for both. There's a nice quote there, and a short page there, and a shipping tag. Some more lines. This pocket here was one I purchased. It's not actually a pocket, it's a flip down, and that's one that I purchased from Yvonne White, who is Mycraftilittlecorner on Etsy. And inside there's a little booklet which comes with the kit. More pages, and then we have a glassine bag, and the glassine bag holds a rather pretty dove with an olive branch, and that came from a Christmas card that I received, and so I cut it out to use as an embellishment. Beautiful hot air balloon there. More pages for journaling. And then we come to an altered paper clip, which is one there again that I purchased from Yvonne Crafty White Preston. And inside we have 2 Bible cards. Some graph paper with punching on the corners. And we have a beautiful image here in green with a lace edging. And then we come to a belly band, which is part of the kit. Another of the double tag booklets, and a beautiful image on a journaling card. A special prayer, and then a flip out page. some stamping, hearts on a string, which came from Yvonne Preston, but I think it was from Debbie Ann Parent in the first place. Another Bible card there, scripture card, and a doily, and another scripture card. A flip out page with some stamping. No, yes it has. And then a hymn sheet. The lace has been glued on, but it's also been sewn on. Another very pretty image. More graph paper and the word faith. More stamping. Another lovely image. An empty glassine bag for the recipient to put their own things in, but I might find some little extras to go with it. And there's a couple of admission tickets here, and the wording says, "Beautiful girl, you were made to do hard things, so believe in yourself." And I think that's a wonderful sentiment. Another journaling card there, and a pocket that I made myself with a little tag inside and room for journaling on the back of that. Two tags and a petal pocket which contains a little journaling card. And they go into that flip pocket there, which is one that I made myself. The other half of the doily. The corner that comes with the kit, and the hot air balloon again, a mason jar, and some spare paper which I made into a little book. And they all fit into that corner. A scripture card and a journaling card on a banner. And that's the end of the first signature. There are two signatures in the book, and it measures 9 by 6. Another bit of the ticket that came with the kit, and so I made that into a pocket with a couple of a scripture card and a little journaling spot inside. Another quote from the Bible, the second doily, and the word believe. The next flip, one that I made myself with faux stitching, and the idea from that came from Yvonne Preston. And there's a journaling card, a large tag, and a mason jar, all with room for journaling on the back of each of them. And this is, I think, is the most beautiful image, these two birds. Some more lace. That, I don't think you can see the shimmer, but that's been sprayed with homemade mica sprays. Another hymn sheet and another flip out sheet. Another little banner with a beautiful image. That image is one that I had in my stash. More hearts on a string and a Bible quote. A mason jar on the other side. Another flip and a second prayer. Another flip down that I bought from Yvonne Preston. And there again, the hot air balloon behind it as a tag. There again, another pocket that comes with the kit, which has those beautiful birds again on a large tag. An envelope which is closed with a paper clip, and there are 3 scripture cards inside it. And another book from some of the spare paper. That, I think, is also an absolutely gorgeous image, but those are my sort of colours. This lady that I've made this for, she has 2 miniature Schnauzer dogs, and they are so mischievous, particularly the one. And because of that, I know it's a deviation from the scripture, but I have found some quotes about Schnauzers and little pictures, and I thought they might amuse her, and I'm sure she'll have great fun with those. And then there's a beautiful envelope here with a scripture, a journaling spot and a beautiful image. And the envelope comes with the kit. As does the belly band. And we have a flip corner which says believe, and it has a little stick-on flower there, and a mason jar and a journaling card. A little scripture card and a bedtime blessing which says, may the light of 1,000 stars shine upon you, may the love of 1,000 angels now surround you, may any of your troubles of your day be behind you, may the sweetest of sweet dreams always find you. So there we have a banner and another couple of scripture cards. And this is just a little bit of fun, and it says, today is full of possible. I think sometimes we almost need to take time out to think about that. And there's a lovely image there. And another flip there. And that's the last page. Apart from here, we have 3 more cards all about miniature Schnauzers. So I hope when I get to give it to her next week she likes it. And that's just a little card with my logo on it. So I hope you enjoyed that flip through, and thank you very much for watching, and I hope you'll join me again another day. Thank you very much. Bye.